Okay, guys. So now, in this section, we will talk about quadratic formula. What it is. But firstly, I'm just gonna show you how it's derived. But you don't have to know how it's derived. You just have to know how to use it, what to substitute, and so on and so on. So let's just get into it and waste no time. So you have your quadratic equation. I'll take the black pen. You have a x squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, right? So now let's try to solve for x. And by completing squares, so we're going to solve this equation right here. We're solving for x by completing x. Step number 1, we must make sure that our coefficient of x squared is 1. So that means we're going to divide by a in all terms. So we divide by a, right? You end up with x squared plus b over a x plus c over a is equals to 0. So yeah, first step is done. The second step, remember, now we're going to divide the second term, the coefficient of x. Yeah, we're gonna divide the coefficient of x by 2. Coefficient of x is b over a. We divide that by 2. The answer is b over 2a. Right? So now we know we're going to have to add that and subtract it at the same time. A x. So now this is the part where we add the squared. Don't forget the squared. And then we subtract the squared as well. 2a. And then it's plus c over a is equals to 0. Right? Now we are done with that. We go here, group the first 3. After grouping the first 3, this is what you do. You don't have to think about it like I've been saying multiple times. So the answer is just gonna be your open bracket x. Since this sign is positive, that means we're gonna have positive, and we take the number inside here, which is the number we got here, which is b over 2a, right? And then you square it, right? Then you're done. Then the next thing you're going to do is minus. We can now square it, b squared, and then what do you have? You have that is gonna be 4a squared, right? Plus what? Plus c over a equals to 0. And now we're gonna have to transpose everything. I'm realizing I'm now writing with a red pen. No problem. That your equal sign, you're gonna have b squared all over 4ac. No, my mind is just jumping many steps. You have 4a and then plus c over a. Like, actually this one, it has to be minus because it's positive here, it goes outside, it's minus. Right, so of course the next step will just be us putting the square root, but I don't want us to do that first. I just want us to add this thing here. So in order for us to add it, I have, okay, this is my squared, I forgot that squared. So in order for me to add that, I have b squared over 4a squared. So I'm going to minus c over a. I'm going to multiply this c over a by what? By 4 and a. So 4 and a, so that my denominators are the same. So I end up having b minus 4ac, and my denominator, what do I have? I have 4a squared, right? Now I have x plus b over 2a. Right, now maybe it's the time for me to do that. Right, cool stuff. So on the right, on the left hand side, I just have x plus b over 2a, Oh, plus or minus, remember that one, plus or minus. So it's gonna be plus or minus. I can say I have what? I have b squared minus 4ac divided by what? Divided by square root of 4a squared, which is just gonna be 2a, right? So I'm just gonna write 2a instead. 2a. At least now you know where the 2a is coming from. So now we transpose the what? The b over 2a. You have x is equals to minus b over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. The nicest thing here is that your denominators are the same, which is 2a, so you can just say you have minus b plus or minus square root of what? Of b squared minus 4ac then 2a. So that is how you solve this thing, and this right here is your quadratic equation, right? You can even maybe just say you have x is equals to what? Minus b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, or you have your x, let me just say x2, x1, x2 being what? Being minus b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, the whole thing divided by 2a, and you are done. So just know this thing, guys. This is what we call your quadratic equation, or your quadratic formula. Yeah, this is your quadratic formula. Memorize it, know it by heart, because it will help you solve for x in times when you get to a question that is giving you problems trying to find x. So now I'm gonna assume that you already know this equation and you have already memorized it. Remember, it's x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. So we're going to solve about 3 examples with we're gonna solve x using this equation. So the most important part for you to remember here is, you have a x squared. Actually, let me just say you have a x squared plus b x plus c, right? You have something like this. So the most important parts is a, b, and c, and also the signs of these coefficients, they matter as well as the sign of the constant c, right? So yeah, let's get into this. Oh, by the way, just in case you forgot, quadratic formula is minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. This is the quadratic formula. So now the first question is 9 into k squared minus 1, and that is equals to what? 7k. Cool stuff. So this is a nice problem. The first thing you want to break the brackets, you want to expand it, make sure that you have your a, because if it's in this format, I cannot tell what is my a, what is my b, and what is my c, right? One person can just say c is equals to what? C is equals to 1, but from expanding this, you would realize that no, that is not exactly the case. Your c is gonna be what? It's gonna be 9. So now we can transpose 7. We have 9k squared minus 7k minus 9, and that is equals to 0. Cool. Now to solve using the quadratic formula, this is what? This is a, this is b, and this is c. I take my quadratic formula, x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. I'm just gonna substitute now. It's negative 9, so my 9 here, it's just a positive a, so no, it's 7, guys. It's 7, so it's negative b. What is my b? My b is minus 7, so minus 7. Whew. Almost got that one wrong. Plus or minus b again, so now it's minus 7, but it's b squared, right? So squared. Minus 4 multiplied by a is what? Is 9, and c is what? Minus 9, right? And the whole thing divided by 2 into 9, right? So here it's just your maths. There, negative by negative, it's positive, so you have positive 7 plus or minus, minus 7 squared, that's 49, and you're gonna have negative and negative, that's gonna be positive. 9 and 9, I'm gonna have to take out the calculator here. Yeah, so there I have 4 times 9 times 9, that's 324, right? Let me check. AC 99. Cool. So the positive, it comes from the negative before 4, and the negative, negative 9. So negative positive, and yeah. Then you have 18. Now you will be writing your close to your final answer. It's the numbers plus 49. You get 373 divided by 18, and yeah, you are done solving this problem. These are your x values. You can just say x1 equals to 7 plus square root of 373, 18, x2 equals to what? Is equals to 7 minus 373, 18. Then you are done. Cool stuff. Let's if you don't understand it, you wanna, you might as well pause the video, go back and rewatch it again. And if you're good to go, let's solve the second problem. Cool. With the second one, it's something a bit similar. Of course, we have 2p into 2p plus 1, that is equals to 2. So of course, remember, like I said, if you have any problem like this one, you cannot directly tell what is a, what is b, what is c. So the best approach would be to just multiply everything all out. You see you have 4p squared plus 2p. We transpose the 2, that's minus 2 equals to 0, and we go minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now I'm just substituting. I have minus. Fortunately here my b is positive, so it's just 2 plus or minus square root of my b again, it's gonna be 2 squared minus 4ac. My a is what? My a is 4, and my c is minus 2, and divided by 2 into what? Into 4. So nice stuff. So this is minus 2 plus or minus square root of, I have 4 minus, it's gonna be positive, negative and negative, positive. So I have 4 times 4, that is 16. 16 times 2, that is 32. Fortunately that one could do it by head. Here it's gonna be 8. 2 times 4. Now I realize what? I have minus 2 plus or minus square root of 36, I believe, divided by 8. And let me see, 30, no, that's 36. Why did I do that? Jesus, why did I do that? Oh my god. So yeah, 36, it's 6 So we can just say 2 plus or minus this is just 6 and 8, which is gonna be, you know, minus 2 plus 6 divided by 8, or minus 2 minus 6 divided by 8. This one is gonna be that's 4. Let me see, that's 4, that's half. And let me see, that's minus 1. Yeah, exactly that. Maybe let's try to test our problem. We have 2 multiply by what? Multiply by half. So I'll just say 0.5. The whole thing, it's multiplied by 2 multiplied by 0.5 plus 1. We are getting what? We're getting 2, so yeah, it's fine. And what if we just say 1? Let's see. Yeah, minus 1. Minus, yeah, we get 2, so it's fine. It is fine. For a second there, I was scared. I thought I did a mistake. But yeah. So cool. The last problem we're gonna do, it's number 3 here. It's negative 3 squared plus 5t minus 8 equals to 0. One cool stuff. So the first thing I remember, quadratic formula, x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac and 2a. Oh no, just 2a, right? So you know, this is a, this is b, and this is c, right? Next step, substitution. Let me just go with the red pen. Minus b, my b is positive, so it's just gonna be b minus, it's just gonna be minus 5. Then plus or minus b squared, that's 5 squared, minus 4 into a, which is minus 3, and 8 minus 8, which is c. The whole thing divided by 2, 2 into negative 3, right? That is minus, I have plus or minus. This right here is 25. I'm a little bit scared right now. Let me see, I recorded the problem right. Cool. So here I'm gonna have 25 coming from 5 squared, you know. Something really interesting is gonna happen right here. Very, very interesting. So I have 4 times 3 times 8, which is 96, and it's gonna be negative. Something really interesting is gonna happen here. 96, right? Yeah, something really interesting here is gonna happen. Then you have minus 6 right here. Cool stuffs. So we have minus 5 plus or minus, we go 25. Wait, 25 minus 96, that's gonna be minus 71. Just wanna check something. The problem is fine. It's 5, it's 8. So b, and then b, yes, 5 squared 25. It's 4ac, you know, which they all happen to be. They're gonna be positive. Cool. So yeah, okay, cool stuff. So I am not sure if you guys did do complex numbers, so I'm just gonna, you know, assume that you all did. So of course, you know, this whole thing, it's non-real, you know. Yeah, so you can just leave it as it is and say that's your answer, or maybe, yeah, This is your answer. You're done. You're done. With the negative, I will have to check if you guys did do complex numbers. Dang. Yeah, but this is just everything. That negative, I was not expecting it. Let me verify for the last time. The question is fine. And the formula, of course, is alright. Minus 4ac, right? Cool stuff. And then, of course, I have 12 by 8, which is exactly 96. But yeah, this is the solution. Just following the steps. We did nothing wrong here. Don't be worried about that. So this is how you use the quadratic formula, and just make sure to remember it by heart, because in the test or exam there will be problems requiring you to use it, and should you happen to have forgotten it, it's gonna be problems. Thank you guys, see you in the next video.